Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Track announcer Pete Aiello getting ready to take you through the Friday card of racing in South Florida. We had 9 races on the card today. The Rainbow Six began in race number 4. For now, let's get you caught up on all of the track and weather conditions. We start the afternoon with the fast main track and a firm turf course. Temperatures in the low 90s here today. The sun is shining. First race of the day on turf at 1 mile. Claimers in for a $16,000 price tag. A field of 7. Betting favorites included 1, Magnanimous Mine, and 4, Fellafron. Racing at Gulfstream. From the inside, Magnanimous Mine is heading off for the early lead. Moving to be second is Jacala. They're stride for stride in the early stages. 2.5 better than Caballero first, followed by Our Mystical Man and Fellafron. Second last is El Canguro, and Patrick Joseph as the early trailer as the top 2 speed away. Toward the inside, Magnanimous Mine leads it by a length and a quarter. Jacala races in second, but they've opened 6 on El Caballero, who races in third. From fourth, it's Our Mystical Man, then Fellafron toward the rail, then El Canguro and Patrick Joseph. Separated by 8 lengths in the run to the backstretch, and Magnanimous Mine had an early tussle with Jacala and paid an opening quarter in 23 and 4. Jacala is there second. They're 5 ahead of Our Mystical Man, who's a joint third, with Caballero first down to his inside. Then it's a length and a half to Fellafron, racing third last. Second last, El Canguro, and up the inside, Patrick Joseph has to tap on the brakes and is last of all as they try to back down the speed. Up top, Magnanimous Mine by 2 over Jacala second. Up to third now is El Canguro, Our Mystical Man fourth. Fifth is Caballero first as Jacala makes a big move to take over. Jacala committed for home now, leads it by a length and a half. Magnanimous Mine is back to second. Our Mystical Man is now third. El Canguro is fourth. Fellafron fifth and moving up. While in traffic, second last is Caballero first and Patrick Joseph is last. Any one of the 7 in with a chance with less than 3 furlongs to go. Jacala works to the lead 3 parts of a length. Our Mystical Man 3 wide and up to challenge in between horses. Magnanimous Mine. These 3 off the top of the turn, 2 better than Fellafron fourth. They go to the 8th pole now. Our Mystical Man set down for the drive on the outside, coming to a narrow lead. Jacala still right with him. Back third is Magnanimous Mine, then Fellafron. In deep stretch, Our Mystical Man is edging away. Our Mystical Man in front. Jacala second, third Fellafron, fourth was Magnanimous Mine. Small upset in race 1 is number 5, Our Mystical Man, gets the job done under Luca Panici for trainer Ron Gaffney and Emmy Gaffney. Number 3, Jacala made a mid-race move to get second from 4, Fellafron, who was 1-paced and ended up third. Second race to start the 50-cent early pick 4 at 6 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $30,000. The odds-on choice outside, number 6, Ranger in Paradise. And they're off. Excellent beginning for the favorite Ranger in Paradise from an outside gate, but heading off to the lead is Bay Runner. Bay Runner 3 parts of a length. Ranger in Paradise is there second from Big Boy Bruno, who's racing third. Then it's Nook and Whip and Nene, and the early trailer is Express Jet. Separated by 4.5 lengths in the run to the half-mile pole, and Bay Runner has the lead under Jonathan Gonzalez, 3 parts of a length. Racing second is Ranger in Paradise from Big Boy Bruno, third at the half-mile pole. From fourth, it's Nook. Back inside is Express Jet, and trailing is Whip and Nene. Opening quarter casual for the level, 22 and 3. The leader, Bay Runner by a neck. Ranger in Paradise turning up the pressure from second into the clear. Here's Big Boy Bruno launching an attack at the 5/16 to get into third. Nook will be 4 wide. Express Jet is running into contention, and Whip and Nene is last. Any one of the 6 in with a chance as they turn for home. The leader now is Big Boy Bruno while drifting out a bit. Ranger in Paradise now asked to do some work by Zayas in between horses in Express Jet with Bay Runner toward the inside. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and now the leader, Ranger in Paradise, begins to move away. Big Boy Bruno and Express Jet chase second and third, but the favorite's a winner. Here's Ranger in Paradise by 2 in the end. Big Boy Bruno second, Express Jet third. Ranger in Paradise stalks a moderate early pace and has plenty in reserve, finishing up in sub-110 time under jockey Edgar Zayas for trainer Angel Rodriguez and owner Frank Calabrese. We're back now for the third race at 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Starter allowance optional claiming event for 2-year-old fillies. A field of 7 went to the gate. The betting favorite, number 3, Queen de Valet. And they're off. From the center, the favorite Queen de Valet begins the best. Here's Foxy Joxy moving up the challenge. Martha's Valentine comes away racing in third from Deputy Dora, who's down toward the inside. Beauty of a Day dropping over with Shack Up already dropped over, and from between horses, Music Makes Sense. Loose up top, the leader is Foxy Joxy by 5 or 6. From the inside, Deputy Dora secured rail position under Leva to race in second now from Queen de Valet, who is now third. From the outside, and Martha's Valentine on a long rein while 3 wide in fourth. Music Makes Sense between horses, Shack Up along the rail, and Beauty of a Day is the trailer. Rolling up top, it's Lane Luzzy and Foxy Joxy blazing the trail after a 22 and 2 opening quarter speed. She's bumped the margin to 7 or 8. From second, Queen de Valet with Deputy Dora down toward the inside. Widest of all is Martha's Valentine. Shack Up is along the rail, and Music Makes Sense between horses. Still trailing the field is Beauty of a Day. They go to the half-mile pole. No change in proceedings. Foxy Joxy leads it by 5 or 6. Queen de Valet is there second. Deputy Dora is now third. 3 wide through both turns is Martha's Valentine. She's given the green light to go forward. Then Music Makes Sense and Shack Up. And Beauty of a Day is catching the field, and swallowed up is Foxy Joxy. Queen de Valet just took the lead. Martha's Valentine tries to stay with her second from the back. Beauty of a Day is circling up, and in between horses goes Music Makes Sense as they run to the top of the stretch. They went 47 seconds for the opening half mile, and at 6 to 5, Queen de Valet shakes clear. Queen de Valet by 3. Up into second, Beauty of a Day battling it out with Shack Up, then Martha's Valentine, and toward the rail, Deputy Dora. But Queen de Valet is a winner. It's 3 in a row for Queen de Valet to win it by 2.5. Shack Up second, Beauty of a Day third. Number 3, Queen de Valet gives jockey Edgar Zayas back-to-back victories for Big Lick Farm and trainer Reed Nagel. She draws away for the victory in her first start around 2 turns. Number 7, Shack Up ended up second in front of 5, Beauty of a Day. She had to settle for third. To the 4th race we go, maiden claimers at 5.5 furlongs. The claiming price here is $12,500. Scratch the 5, another indelible, a field of 5. Race time favorite number 3, To Be Discreet. And they're off. Siki missed the start. From the rail, Swamp Ruler begins the best. From the outside, Comeback Moment is away. Second, To Be Discreet is out of there third. It's a length back to Bold Mandate in fourth, and Siki drops out to trail. Down the backstretch they go. It's Jesus Rios and Swamp Ruler who lead it 3 parts of a length. Comeback Moment is there second. To Be Discreet is now third, while worked on by Gazeter. Not getting much of a response at this point. From the inside, it's Bold Mandate, and Siki is last. They went 22 and 3 for the opening quarter speed. At 3 furlongs from home, Swamp Ruler by a neck. Comeback Moment is needing to generate just that from second. 6 in advance of Bold Mandate in third. Under the whip, To Be Discreet, and dropping out is Siki. Swamp Ruler, the one to beat. Past the quarter pole, Swamp Ruler confidently handled and moving away by 2 over Comeback Moment second. Siki actually is making good ground from the back, getting around Bold Mandate with 3/16 to go. Now they're at the 8th pole, and Swamp Ruler kicks it into another gear and leads it by 6. Siki looks like he'll get second from Bold Mandate. These two finishing well ahead of Comeback Moment. Bold Mandate will be second, but it's all about Swamp Ruler by 6. Bold Mandate second, Siki third, then Comeback Moment. Number 1, Swamp Ruler, not affected with an inside gate in the career debut, parlays it to an easy victory under jockey Jesus Rios for trainer Herman Walensky and owners Michael and Andrew Paramore. 5th race of the day began the 50-cent Elite Pick 5 on turf at 5 furlongs. Scratch 3, Joey Sixpack. All eyes on number 6, Time Out of Mind. And they're off. From the rail, Radamel begins the best. Time Out of Mind moves to be second with Dioscuri away racing in third. In between horses goes Grand Lord with Ready with Honor down toward the inside. El Señor de los Cielos is second last and 4 behind, and the trailer is Shape of My Heart. They make their way past the half mile and take it to the far turn. On top, Radamel, 3 parts of a length. Time Out of Mind is there second. Ready with Honor a joint third with Dioscuri on his outside. They're followed by Grand Lord and El Señor de los Cielos, and trailing the field is Shape of My Heart. Opening quarter was 22 seconds flat. Here's the big favorite, Time Out of Mind, bidding up to take the lead. Radamel is back to second. Dioscuri is now third. From the outside, and El Señor de los Cielos as they turn for the money. Time Out of Mind trying to seal the deal at the 8th pole, leads it by 2.5. El Señor de los Cielos finishing with good energy on the outside, and up the inside it's Radamel. Through the final furlong, Time Out of Mind still clear. Time Out of Mind will win it by 3.5. Going to be close for second, too close to call. Time Out of Mind, Just Too Much Racehorse in race 5 today, prevails easily under jockey Edgard Zayas, giving Zayas his third winner of the afternoon. Campaigned by trainer Antonio Sano and owned by Guarneri Stables. Time Out of Mind, your 2-5 favorite. Triggers a pick 4 return of $11.35. Early pick 5 today, $63.60. Don't go anywhere. Race 6 and the late pick 4 comes your way right after this.
Passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 to start the 50-cent late pick 4. 7 furlongs of the journey. Scratch number 7, Leticole. The Rail Runner is the favorite. Number 1, How About We? And they're off. From the center, Glotone is sent for the early lead. Down toward the inside, Battleback John and Help Arise showing speed. Peace Militant from the outside, then Street Rage. And the favorite is last early, How About We? But he's only 2.5 lengths off the lead. They make their way down the backstretch, and now taking over the lead is Help Arise, but he leads only narrowly. From the outside, that's Glotone, who takes it to in second. From third, it's Peace Militant. From fourth, Battleback John. The two at the back are Street Rage, and at the back, How About We? 24 seconds, very casual opening quarter speed as they go to the half-mile pole. The leader inside is Help Arise. Glotone is back for more from second. They've worked 3 in advance of How About We, who improves to be third in front of Peace Militant and Street Rage, and Battleback John will have to do it from last, and he'll have to do it soon as there's 3 furlongs left to go. On top, Help Arise trying to spring the upset. Glotone keeps with him at the 5/16, 3 in advance of How About We from third. The whip is out on fourth running Peace Militant, then Battleback John and Street Rage as these top 2 continue to tussle through a 46 3/2 mile. Glotone puts ahead in front. Help Arise tries to stay with him from second down the center of the course. Here's How About We third and tacking on with Battleback John in fourth, and they're past the furlong pole. Now here's How About We coming over the top to take the lead. Glotone's going to try to hold on to second from Battleback John. How About We in front. How About We won it. It's very close for second. How About We wears down the pace setters and gets the victory. This is now 4 wins for winning jockey Edgard Zayas, drawing away Stables, the winning owner, and Jenna Antonucci, the winning trainer. 7th race on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $8,000. Scratch number 3, Silent Admirer. Scratch number 8, No Calcetines. A field of 7, the betting favorite, number 4, Heart Doctor. And they're off. Good start for Equilibrium and a good start for Union Vow. They're the first 2. From way third is Love Dakota Sky. Then from fourth, it's the favorite Heart Doctor. Then Sneaky Kitten and Imagine That Mom. Island Dude and Eddie Nunez at the back of the pack and about 7 lengths off the lead as Love Dakota Sky corners very wide around that first turn. And Union Vow throttled open under jockey Juan Leyva to lead it by 4. Second, Equilibrium. Love Dakota Sky, hard to handle. Racing out in the center of the course from third. And then it's a margin of 5 to the favorite Heart Doctor, who's fourth. From fifth, Sneaky Kitten, then Island Dude and Imagine That Mom. Strung out field. They're 10 lengths from front to back in the run to the backstretch with Union Vow rather, in front by a length and a quarter. Now Love Dakota Sky is going to inject more pace into the race second from Equilibrium, who's racing in third. It's a 5-length margin to Sneaky Kitten and Heart Doctor, and the 2 at the back, Island Dude and Imagine That Mom. 23 4 for the initial quarter speed. They go to the half-mile pole. Union Vow leads it by a length. Love Dakota Sky is there second. 4 back to Equilibrium third. Heart Doctor moving up well. Fourth down at the inside.
inside. That's Imagine That Mom, the gray, in gear from 5th. Sneaky Kitten headed in the wrong direction, and Island Dude is trailed throughout as they run around the far turn. 47-3 for the opening half mile, and with the lead now, it's Love Dakota Sky, but only narrowly. Wide on the course, but gaining ground is Heart Doctor. Imagine That Mom tries to sneak up the inside, then Equilibrium, Island Dude, and Sneaky Kitten as they turn home. With the lead, here's Heart Doctor coming over the top to take the lead. Imagine That Mom between horses. Union Vow on the inside, Equilibrium stand side. Through the final furlong, Heart Doctor roused to the lead and has it a length and a quarter. Union Vow is game. Here's Imagine That Mom with a late push. Imagine That Mom surging on the outside. Photo finish.
Number 4, Heart Doctor, was up to the task, prevailing narrowly under jockey Luca Panici. This gives Luca a riding double today. Owned and trained by Steve Budhu, Heart Doctor sent off as the even money favorite. Number 1, Imagine That Mom, ran on to be second in front of 7, Union Vow, who completes the try. To the 8th race we go, the first half of the late daily double at 5.5 furlongs, maidens of the special weight variety. A field of 7 went to the gate. Leonel Reyes rides number 6, Aiden Ludum RR, wide open betting race.
And they're off. Poor beginning for Adios Ashley, and Aiden Ludum RR out the back early. From the outside, later wins the start. Here's Touch of Quality, quickly moving up to challenge and take over. Nola Fashion comes out of there racing in 3rd. Down at the inside, Active Kindness is in a bit tight while having to take up on the inside, racing 4th and 6 lengths behind. 2 clear of Indian Fire, then Aiden Ludum RR, and Adios Ashley was slowly away and is last of all as they make their way around the far turn. They went 22-1 for the opening quarter speed, less than 3 furlongs to go. Touch of Quality and Edgard Zayas a half in front. Later moved to be second, 4 lengths better than Nola Fashion 3rd. Along the inside, Active Kindness tries to gain ground from 4th. The rest are just not in shouting range with a quarter of a mile left to go. Touch of Quality confidently handled and turns first. Later is second, Nola Fashion is 3rd. To the outside, an Active Kindness 4th with an 1/8 of a mile now to go. Touch of Quality has the lead. Touch of Quality by 3. Up into second is Nola Fashion. Back 3rd is Later. Touch of Quality coming to the wire to give Edgard Zayas 5 on the card. Touch of Quality wins. Nola Fashion second.
First time starter comes to play from the barn of Dan Pita. Number 5, Touch of Quality, gets the victory. And who else? Edgard Zayas on board for a 5-win day. Touch of Quality is owned by Sandra Trotter and again trained by Dan Pita. Number 4, Nola Fashion, ran on to get second from 7 Later, who had to complete the trifecta. 9th race on turf, maiden claimers in for a price tag of $50,000. Scratch number 4, Bill's Legacy. All eyes on the class dropper, number 2, Pop's Irish Rose.
And runners away. Good start for Sweet Abdication and Lexi's Doll. They're the first 2 out. Away racing in 3rd is Lancaster with Grace's Drama on the outside. Down along the inside, Pop's Irish Rose sets up shop from the inside. Races 5th, about 3 lengths behind. Then it's Iberian and Divine Paradise, and the early trailer is Chanaya. They run around the first turn, and up top, the 2 leaders are Lexi's Doll on the outside and Sweet Abdication toward the inside. They've moved 3 better than Lancaster, who races from 3rd. At the rail, that's Pop's Irish Rose from 4th, followed out wide by Grace's Drama in 5th. It's a stretch of 2.5 to the team of Divine Paradise and Iberian. They're about 8 lengths behind, and 2 more to the trailer, Chanaya. Down the backstretch they go. They went 23-2 for the opening quarter speed. Sweet Abdication by a neck. Lexi's Doll is second. The odds-on choice, Pop's Irish Rose, much closer now and racing only a length and a half behind while needing racing room. From the outside, here's Rispoli on Grace's Drama into 3rd. In front of Lancaster and Divine Paradise, then Iberian and Chanaya. 48-4 for the opening half mile. They swing into the far turn. Sweet Abdication leads it by a neck. Racing second, Lexi's Doll. Grace's Drama poised off the speed 3rd. Pop's Irish Rose all dressed up with no place to go. Racing in 4th while trying to thread the needle. Then back to Lancaster. Out wide is Divine Paradise. Iberian shoots the gap from the rail. And trailing the field is Chanaya. Many chances as they turn for home. Sweet Abdication turns first after 3 quarters and 1:13-3. But off cover, Panici gets Pop's Irish Rose into the clear. And she's on the attack. Iberian continues to run from the back. And from last it's Chanaya. Through the final furlong, Pop's Irish Rose now moving clear by 2. Sweet Abdication second. Then Iberian and Chanaya, but they're coming to the wire, and Pop's Irish Rose gives Panici a riding triple. Second is Sweet Abdication, 3rd is Iberian. The class drop was just too much for the rest of the field in race number 9 as number 2, Pop's Irish Rose, gets the victory. Riding triple today for jockey Luca Panici. Owned by Sunshine Thoroughbred Corporation and trained by Michelle Nihei, Pop's Irish Rose, the 3-5 favorite. The late pick 5 today, good for $35.85 on a 50-cent return. Plenty of winners in the Rainbow 6, 20-cent return, $110.12. Triggers a carryover of $31,599.
Well, that wraps up the Friday program from Gulfstream Park. Join us again tomorrow for a Saturday afternoon of great racing action. First post time tomorrow is 12:45. We thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed your time with us, and we hope to see you again soon. Have a great evening from Gulfstream Park.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.